Largely an opinion talk show. All opinions, comments, or statements of fact expressed by Rob McConnell's guests are strictly their own and are not to be construed as those of the X-Zone radio and TV show or in any manner endorsed by Rob McConnell, rel-mar McConnell Media Company, Talkstar Radio Network, its affiliated stations, or employees.
Welcome to the X-Zone, a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. Now, here's your host, Rob McConnell.
America, land of the free. It seems to me that there are those who don't know what it means. They curse our name, they burn our flag, they drag it through the dust. They count up all their problems and blame them all on us. Been around this great big world.
Prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear
that I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully,
that I will execute
the office of President of the
the
United
office of
States,
President of the United States faithfully,
and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Shine on, America. Shine on today.
On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. The time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness. In reaffirming the greatness of our nation, we understand that greatness is never a given. It must be earned. Our journey has never been one of shortcuts or settling for less. It has not been the path for the faint-hearted, for those who prefer leisure over work or seek only the pleasures of riches and fame. Rather, it has been the risk-takers, the doers, the makers of things. Some celebrated, but more often men and women obscure in their labor, who have carried us up the long, rugged path towards prosperity and freedom.
And welcome to the X-Zone, everyone. My name is Rob McConnell, and we are coming to you live and around the world on the Talkstar Radio Network from our studios in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. If you'd like to give us a call, our toll-free number is 1-877-528-8255. That's toll-free throughout the U.S., Canada, Alaska, and Hawaii at 1-877-528-8255. My email is xzone@talkstarradio.com, on MSN Messenger, talkstarradio@hotmail.com. And our websites, www.xzoneradio.com and www.xzonetv.com. What a show we have lined up for you tonight. Joining me in a few moments will be Grant Cameron. We're going to be talking about UFOs and presidents. Hour number 2, Eric Ivey will be with us to discuss the dating matrix. Hour number 3, Uri Geller will be joining me. We're going to be talking about more than bending spoons with the mind. And also, joining me for a very brief time in the at the beginning of the third hour is Andre Hertzbees, the producer of the song that was playing in the background of that mix that we did here today in honor of President Obama. The name of the song is Shine On America, and that was the first time it has ever been played on radio. We're going to be speaking to Andre Hertzbees at the beginning of hour number 3. He is a Canadian, and we're very proud of Andre for the great job that he did producing Shine On America, and we added the mixes here and the special effects today as our way of saying God bless America. And, you know, I was watching the inauguration today. I watched CNN all day, and I know I take stabs at CNN once in a while. They did a fantastic job today. But when you saw those 2 million people in Washington of every color, creed, nationality, and when you saw President Obama take the oath of office, even though the Chief Justice screwed up the words, but we're not going to get into that right now. And I listened to his inauguration speech. It was a speech from the heart to the heart. And I think somebody made massive miscalculations with the end of the Mayan calendar, because I believe that the end of the Mayan calendar was today, January the 20th in the year 2009, at 11:59:59, and the dawning of a new age of spirituality and working together as one planet commenced exactly at noontime when President Obama became the 44th President of the United States of America. To all our American friends and neighbors south of the 49th, we're proud to be your neighbors, your friends, your colleagues, your brothers in arms, your allies, and God bless America. Hour number 4, Isaac Bonewitz is going to be joining us, and he's going to be talking about tarot card readings and unusual ceremonies. That's tonight here on the X Zone. If you'd like to give us a call, 1-877-528-8255. That's the toll-free number to call us. My producer tonight at Master Control is Miss Melanie. Hi, Mel. Nice working with you again. And my first guest tonight is Grant Cameron. Now, Grant Cameron became involved in ufology in May 1975 with personal sightings of an object which locally became known as Charlie Red Star. The sightings occurred in Carman, Manitoba, about 25 miles north of the Canadian-U.S. border. Hundreds of people sighted the objects at the same time during a prolonged flap of sightings. Over the next 18 months, he had many sightings of large objects and small monitor objects in the area. He spent countless days in the area photographing a series of strange objects and interviewing hundreds of witnesses who were involved. After composing a manuscript about the flap, he moved on to research the work of the late Wilbert B. Smith. Smith headed up the Canadian government flying saucer investigation known as Project Magnet, which ran from 1950 to 1954. During 2 decades of work on Smith, Cameron was able to collect most of Smith's files and material written. He interviewed most of the associates around Smith who worked with him on flying saucer investigations, and he has produced a CD-ROM data disk that hold most of the documents from the Smith files, along with 12 hours of audio related to Smith's work. And joining me now is Grant Cameron. And Grant, welcome to the X Zone.
How you doing, Rob?
I'm doing fine, thank you, Grant. And tell me, Wilbur Smith, he is the gentleman who headed the Canadian Project Magnet, and you know, a lot of listeners are saying, what, the Canadians actually had an organization that investigated UFOs? And yeah,